Hi, can I give you a hand? I don't know if I get held up. I have to listen to bad whistling, too. So you're Christopher Cobb.
Harry.
Good day, Mr. Cobb. I hope we can do business again sometime.
Ladies and gentlemen, we sell only thoroughbreds here, like the three Arabs about to be presented. Well, there they are, three beauties, three magnificent Arabs, bred in Sussex at the famous Dutton Park stud. The colt at 15.2 and the two mares at 15.1 and 15.3 respectively. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in all seriousness, what am I bid? What am I bid? 800. I'll ignore that. Now, gentlemen, let's be sensible. These are magnificent animals, the finest in the colony. And this sale will not start unless I get a reasonable offer.
1,500.
1,500. Congratulations, sir. A low but respectable bid. Well, gentlemen, we have amongst us an equine connoisseur, an undoubted horseman and scholar. Any advance on 1,500?
7,950.
Are you mad?
I want those horses. Mr. Cobb's paying.
You and your love of horses?
2,000.
2,000. Any advance on 2,000? Do I hear 2.5?
2,250.
2.5.
Well, come, gentlemen, don't let us restrain ourselves at this point. Do I hear any advance on 2.5?
2,750.
Did you bid 3, sir, or were you merely clearing your throat?
You're absolutely correct, sir. I bid 3.
3,000. Now, is there any advance on 3,000?
Well, that's the limit of our purse, or Mr. Cobb's purse.
Gentlemen, there must be another bid. For the last time, is there any advance on 3,000? No? All right. 3,000. Going? Going?
3,250.
Well, hello, Miss Jessup, and congratulations. 3,250. Now, sir, any advance on 3,250?
3,500.
3,750.
4,000.
What advance have I on 4,000? If there's no advance, ladies and gentlemen, of 4,000, it's going. It's going, yes, to the man in the upturned hat. Going once, twice, thrice. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the Wallen Bridge auctions for today. Now, sir, if you'll just step this way, we'll settle the deposits. You know, it's still a very good deal, even at 4,000. Your name, sir?
Cobb. Christopher Cobb.
Bad luck, Miss Jessup. I know how badly you wanted those Arabs.
Mr. Cobb, sir, would you be interested in selling me one of those animals?
I'm sorry, it's just not possible.
Mr. Cobb, I'll have to ask you for 400 pounds. Terms of sale require 10% now and the balance within 24 hours.
Oh, well, there's a little complication. You see, I was robbed on my way here, and I
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Mr. Cobb. Well, when can you...
Well, I can raise the 400 probably by tomorrow morning, then get a letter off to my head office for the
Yes,
rest.
but that would be a week.
Probably.
Will you take my last bid?
Well, now, wait a minute.
Mr. Cobb, can you settle in accordance with the terms?
Well, no, I can't.
Can you, Miss Jessup?
I can give you cash at once.
I'm very, very sorry indeed, Mr. Cobb, but you understand our rules must be strict. Good afternoon.
Well, I'm glad the girl got him. What was her name?
Jessup. Why?
Well, it wouldn't be fair to take Mr. Cobb's money and his horses.
What's so wonderful about these horses that we should have them?
Because, Link, we're going to bail up the new bank at Warrego. With those horses, there won't be a trooper in the country who can catch us.
We don't have the horses. The girl has them. Oh, I get it now.
Have a sweet.
You're interested in bloodstock, Mr. Cobb?
Mm-hmm.
Then why don't you call at my place? I may be able to help you. Goodbye.
It was always your father's wish to have an Arab strain in the Jessup stud, Miss Virginia.
You don't know how lucky I was to get them. Raising the money from the bank almost made me miss the sale.
Ah, it doesn't matter what they cost. Believe me, Miss Virginia, they're worth it.
Admiring your bargain?
And feeling a little guilty.
So you should. A cattle rustler couldn't have been shrewder.
Come now, Mr. Cobb. Look at them.
I am. You know, I didn't expect to find someone like you bidding against me.
Why?
Well, you're not exactly my idea of a horse trader.
Why are you so anxious to have the Arabs, Mr. Cobb?
Well, a reason not very much different from yours. Any breed of horse is improved by Arab blood. Arabs are faster. That's what I need for my coaches. Faster horses and more frequent changes. That's Cobb and Company policy. First chance I've had to buy an Arab in a long time.
I don't think I can help you, Mr. Cobb.
Miss Jessup?
Yes?
Sorrel's the name. I've a property out Burrakana way. I'm interested in purchasing some bloodstock and was hoping I might be able to have a look around.
Yes, of course, Mr. Sorrel.
You're Chris Cobb, aren't you?
That's right. I saw by your bidding, you're a lover of fine horses, too.
Mr. Cobb is interested in my Arabs.
You're not selling them, are you, Miss Jessup?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, Mr. Cobb.
Yeah, so am I.
You know, I'm afraid if he really wants them, he's going to have those Arabs, Miss Jessup. Shall we take a look around?
Yes, of course. Wallace? Thank you for your offer, Mr. Cobb. I'm sorry I can't part with it.
Well, thank you, Miss Jessup.
Well, pleased to have made your acquaintance, Mr. Cobb. Goodbye. Well, now, Miss Jessup, what I'm really interested in is an entire about 5 to 6-year-old and a couple of mares.
Who's there?
Go and take care of Nosy.
Hey, what are you doing with those horses?
you Mr. C. Cobb?
Yes, I am.
I think you might be able to help me with my inquiries. Would you mind coming to the station?
Well, I would, but I...
Now.
All right.
Well, hello, Miss Jessup. You found my wallet.
I'll do everything I can, Miss Jessup, believe me. I'll let you know the moment anything happens. Now, there's no point in you staying on.
Very well, and thank you.
Was there something wrong?
Is something wrong? Apparently, Chris Cobb does get everything he wants.
Sit down, Mr. Cobb.
I don't understand.
Is this yours?
Yes.
Where were you last night?
My room at the hotel.
With anybody?
Now, listen, this has gone far enough. I'm willing to cooperate and help all I can.
Just answer my questions. You'll be helping a lot, all right?
No, it's not all right. I want to know what this is about.
Someone was at the Jessup stud last night. Knocked out the groom and stole the 3 Arabs she bought at the auction.
Stole them.
That wallet you're holding was found in the stable.
Well, this wallet was stolen from me 3 days ago on my way here.
Any money in it?
Yes, there was a lot.
You're a big man, Mr. Cobb. Either you're too big to do a thing like this, or big enough to think that you might get away with it.
Well, now, what do you think?
Well, according to the book, you're a suspect. The driver of the Warrego coach told me that he passed 3 men leading 3 greys early this morning.
Well, it could be the Arabs.
Well, I wanted to talk to you before I left. Now I can either lock you up or take you with me.
Well, you've just won yourself some unpaid help. Was there any money in this wallet when it was found?
Yes. And if it was a plant, it was a smart one, because that money still makes you my best suspect. Evidence. Come on.
Here's to Warrego. A rich town, we hope.
Well, let's pretend we're playing cards. Now, listen. They're transferring the money from the old bank to the new premises first thing in the morning.
Give me 2 cards.
Think this is not a serious game. Just listen.
I'm listening. Give me 2 cards.
Now, one thing at a time. Remember, you promised.
Get on with it.
They're holding some sort of a ceremony up at the new bank. You know, speeches, hoopla. They've even got 2 kegs of beer. You're going to be outside.
What about that? A lot of people around.
Should make it easier for us.
But you and I get into the bank tonight.
Right. No problem with the place empty till the morning.
What about Link?
He rides out tonight, picks up the Arabs from the hideout, and...
I put them under cover half a mile out of town at Scobie's Creek.
Good.
I saddle them up and they're ready for us.
How about that?
Just remember to keep them out of sight.
I know. First thing in the morning, I'm back in town, get the other horses ready.
And then you wait in the lane opposite the bank till we come out with the money.
Wish we could bring the Arabs right into town.
Ah, they'll be recognized. But it's only half a mile to Scobie's Creek. We get there, we change horses and clear the district. With those Arabs, we can outride everyone.
Have I got everything straight now?
I think so.
Give me 2 cards.
Oh, now, look, Link, I've just told you the game's not serious. Get going.
You fellas are too good for me. See you around.
Here, a slight consolation.
Thanks.
Now, let's have one serious game before we start a little, breaking and entry.
You'd better wait here. Get yourself a drink. I'll go and find the constable.
Now, listen, I'm still your #1 suspect. I think I better stay with you.
I wish you'd behave a little more like a criminal. Now, what's all that about?
Opening a new bank, that's all I know.
Looks like a public holiday. The whole town must be out.
Well, I hope it's a nice, safe bank. Less work for us. Come on, prisoner. Well, you're right. The whole town must be at the bank opening, including the constable. Well, I guess we can wait a while.
A bank manager is an office of trust. There is a saying, one should always tell everything to one's minister, doctor, and lawyer. I would humbly like to add another to that list, your bank manager. With the most up-to-date strong room outside of Sydney, your money, your gold, your valuables can now be protected against fire, loss, and theft. Ah, here are the bank funds. Go right ahead, Mr. Jones. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great honor for me to declare this bank officially open for business. Mr. Jones will be back in a minute and you can open your account. In the meantime, I would like to ask that you all join me in some light refreshments for the ladies and perhaps not quite so light for the gentlemen.
Excuse me, please. Pardon me, madam.
Love the party.
Love your bank. You've got yourself a customer.
Oh, thank you.
Andy, Hoffman, come on.
What?
That man we just saw in the street.
What are you talking
Never
about?
mind, come on.
Hey, you sucker!
Come on.
We'll ambush them here. Get off. What's the matter with you? We can get clear away. We're even gaining on them. Do as I say. Link, try the horses over there. You gone out of your head? Shut up. Get up in that tree. They're both sides of the road. We better split up. Yeah. You keep me covered. Right. begun.
Right, hold it. Drop the rifle.
Mr. Sorrel, the horse lover.
Thanks, Chris. I couldn't have arrested a more helpful prisoner. I have a feeling these two will be able to answer a lot of questions.
Yeah, and the first one is, why did you try to ambush us? And those Arabs, you could have gotten away clean.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
My horse pulled a tendon.
Yes, but what did you stop for?
He was hurt.
You mean you stopped because your horse was hurt?
His Achilles tendon. That horse is a thoroughbred. It would have crippled him for life.
I was hoping to see you again, to say thank you and apologize.
Well, I just thought I'd stop and say goodbye, and hope that maybe you'd reconsider selling me an Arab.
After all you did to recover them for me, it seems only fair I should sell you one. But I'm afraid that's impossible.
Oh?
I made up my mind not to sell an Arab to Chris Cobb or anyone else.
I see.
If it hadn't have been for you, there mightn't have been any Arabs in the Jessup stud at all. There he is. He's yours, Mr. Cobb, with many thanks.